taka bing bing, bing bing bing, taka taka
Hi-hat.
taka taka bing bing bing.
Where's the snare drum?
Taka taka ding ding ding.
With the bass.
Pagalinka payaka, shakana panakana.
Ah.
Timanamatang panay.
Tropical.
Oh God! Welcome to another episode of TigerBelly and Bob, Gilbert. We got Pink Dick George and Khalyla here, and we're very excited to do this next episode of the TigerBelly.
Are we?
Taka taka ding ding ding.
Mountains.
Shalabatabanu.
Rising sun.
All right. I want to say something up front, and I want to say that I appreciate and I love TigerBelly fans. I really do. I dream about you guys. I want to have sexual intercourse with every single one of you, male or female.
Oh.
And I just love you. But there are just certain things that I want to throw out there, things not to do. Okay? Last night I was at the Comedy Store.
Oh, God.
Packed room. People are in the room. I go up, tell a couple of first jokes, and then all of a sudden I hear from the back, George has a pink dick! And it just puts, and then I have to explain to the audience, I have a podcast. We have a producer. His name is George. He has a pink dick. You know, and the audience is going, what? Why would you, you know what I mean? Then I have to explain why I would even have to say that he has a pink dick. But just because of the fact that he's white, you know, and it's a whole thing, right? That's number one, not to yell out that out, okay? Number two, if I'm in an AA meeting,
No way.
I swear to God,
No
every single
fucking
AA
way.
meeting, I'll walk by someone to go to the bathroom, and someone will yell out in an AA meeting, "Hey, dude, George has a pink dick," and I want to go. The lady's up there talking about God, and about how AA saved her life. If you yell out George has a pink dick out loud, then I have to explain to everyone to the room what that means, and I don't want to do that. I don't have the time. You know what I mean? And then everyone think I'm going to relapse, and I relapsed.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Bobby relapsed. He's on heroin because, you know what I mean? People now are yelling. He's sucking guys' dicks with pink dicks.
He knows
Yeah.
they're pink.
Yeah.
Especially on your way to the bathroom.
Yeah,
That's
under
a
the
little
way.
suspicious.
Yeah. Like I'm sucking off George. You know what I mean, in the bathroom.
Like that's a code, the
So-
code phrase.
So the two places not to yell that out are those two environments. Other than that, if I'm driving down the street, walking down the street, you know what I mean, you can say George is a pink dick. You can just yell out TigerBelly.
That works too.
That works fine too.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's good.
In a show or in a AA meeting, you can yell out TigerBelly.
Yeah.
Right, because then I can go, it's a podcast. He's a newcomer or whatever.
Yeah.
Or in a show, I can go, he's a fan of the. George is a pink dick. There's too much to explain.
Right. George's a pink dick was only to be used for a photo op. If you wanted a photo with Bobby, that's what you would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does have one though.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, and the second thing I want to address is that the greatest upset in sports history happened today, and nobody in the media is talking about it.
I think all of Europe
Europe.
is probably
Europe,
talking
yeah,
about it.
the rest of the world is. But Leicester City, a team that was 5,000 to 1 to win the Premier League. Here's another statistic: is that you know what also odds is 5,000 to 1? That Elvis is still alive.
That's
Right? So that's
Yeah.
how crazy
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leicester City winning the championship is.
Yeah. There's a carpenter from Leicester City who put in $5,
Yeah.
and he won 25 grand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like if we would have put in $5,000, we'd be millionaires.
Yeah. If you put in $100, you would have been $500,000 up.
Yeah, we fucked it up.
We fucked up.
But you would never know. That would be somebody would have told you that was the worst bet that you could ever. It's like throwing $100 away. But
I think even mid-season, the odds were still 1,000 to 1.
yeah, and they were atop in the midseason. It's just it's an amazing.
It's so unlikely because this is a team, I think like just a few years ago, they were in the third tier of the Premier League. And then
Yeah.
they just got back into the Premier League, like 2014 or something like that?
Yeah.
And the closest they ever even came to a championship was like in 1929 when they came in second place. That was the closest
Well,
they
no,
ever
they
came.
never went to take second place.
No, 1929.
Oh, like way.
Oh,
way
in
back
1929 they might have in
1929.
second place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the closest they ever came to glory.
Yeah, it's the club's been around for 125 years.
Whoa.
And they won. And listen. Here are the teams that are in the league: Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal. I mean, these are juggernaut, global like names with all these teams have huge stars on them,
All-star.
and you don't know anybody from. Well, now you do. You know what
Now
I mean?
you
From
know
Leicester
Jamie
City,
Vardy.
Jamie Vardy, and
And that's another thing that's really cool too. Is like Gilbert and I always talk about the journeyman type of athlete.
yeah.
And this is a guy who is he's relatively unknown.
Do you know how old he is?
29. He's,
29
a late
now.
He's at
bloomer.
the end. Oh, wow.
Well,
29
no, but now he is playing for the England national team.
And then Mahrez too, right?
Yeah, and then another guy, Drinkwater, he's their midfielder. That's his actual name, by the way.
Is it
Drinkwater.
Could it tell
Really?
you drink water?
Drinkwater.
Drink water. Drink water.
Yeah.
And this was a club, like, I think in 2002 was going to be dissolved as a team altogether. And I think, like, Gary Lineker or something, like,
Yeah.
put the money out to save the team. It's pretty amazing.
It's an amazing thing. I
And
know
so do
people.
you think that it's the coach, Claudio? Or do you think
I
it's...
just think that it's just one of those things where Claudio Ranieri used to manage Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, but he's been fired and sacked from every club he's ever played. But he does better when there's no stars on his team.
No
which
egos, probably.
Yeah, he's able to like mold it when there's no egos. But if he had like Ibrahimovic or a Rooney or that type of guy on the team, I don't think they would have won.
Okay, so how do you explain a guy like Ibra who never stays in the club for more than, like, let's say 2 seasons? Like, what's his deal?
He wants to, and this is not a joke. He wants to suck different kinds of dicks.
You don't remember
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, if you don't know, just look up the photo.
Google image.
Google
not.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
He's just
Gerard
European.
Piqué. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, meet me at my car so I can hug you from the back.
Yeah, and hold
What?
your hands. Hold your hands intertwined.
Intertwine.
Sweetie, you and Gilbert do far worse things than that.
No.
No, we don't.
No,
Yes,
we don't.
behind my back, I've caught you guys love glaring at each other.
That's just bro glaring.
That's bro glaring.
That's bro glaring.
Yeah.
I've seen you hump him on the beanbag.
That's
Yeah, but
bro
that's
humping.
called wrestling.
That's wrestling.
That's not bro humping.
Wear my pants down? Yes.
Yes.
It's called Roman Greek wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
more
see.
of a primitive style of wrestling.
Was
that
my
the
dick
cavemen
out?
used to
That
do.
was sex.
yeah.
That was actual
Still sex.
intercourse.
Yeah.
Coitus.
No, what I do with Gilbert though is through laughs.
Domination.
I do it for domination, power, and laughs.
I love how comedy allows us to be super gay.
Right. But what Zlatan and Gerard Piqué did was they did it in an alleyway when they knew no one was around, and a photographer snuck back there.
They got caught.
And he took a photo. Right? So that's a little different.
Yeah.
I don't think that...
And they're athletes.
Okay, anytime you're a celebrity as big as Piqué or Zlatan, when you step out of your house, you are very much aware that you're unsafe from the lenses. Even if you're inside the house, there's a good chance that somebody has their lenses on you. So I don't think that they would be that reckless if they were trying to keep this like gay love affair.
I'm going to just give you an example. If Charlie Finn, right, got shot in the dick, okay?
God, I
So
hope
specific.
not.
Right?
but
And
yeah.
he's like, I need, you know what I mean? Like, I need a tourniquet around my dick.
Yeah.
God.
Right? And I'm the only one around. I'm going to just be like, I love you, dude.
You're not going to save him.
No.
You're going to let Charlie's dick just
yeah,
bleed
because
to death.
just in case that, like, I put a little, and then
The tourniquet on.
turn it, and then a photographer captures it.
Yeah, like-
I don't want to risk that.
Like Bobby does
So
50 Shades of Grey shit to Charlie Finn.
Charlie's dead.
Yeah.
You know, same with Gilbert. If a viper or like a snake bit him in even the ass, suck the venom out. I'm gonna you're gonna die.
Okay, what if a snake bit me like right between the hip and my right butt cheek?
Nope,
That's the whole cheek.
Exactly.
you're dead.
I have a big butt
You're
cheek.
dead.
That's my point.
The only way I would suck venom out of your hand, maybe.
My hand.
Yeah,
That's
not
a
the
little,
face.
Hold on, that's a little gayer. When you're like, you look like you're kissing a man's hand versus like kissing his ass.
Not the top of the hand, the palm.
Yeah, the palm. No, you know what? You're
Like,
right,
that's
baby.
like-
Baby, you're right.
Enchanté.
Bobby,
you know?
suck my hand.
Yeah, you're right. You'd be
Suck
dead.
it.
You'd be dead.
Suck it.
You'd be dead. What area would it? Yeah, there would probably be no area.
like maybe the forearm.
Not even the forearm. No.
What is like? Okay, you're okay. Eric
Just
Griffin.
don't-
Eric Griffin's about to die from a venomous snake.
Yeah.
On the forearm. You're not gonna suck it.
No. He's
Eric,
dead.
Eric, I hope you hear
He's a
this.
dead man, and
Eric,
that's what I want to. That's the message I want to say to Zlatan.
you're a
All
dead
right?
man.
Yeah, I mean, you. That was some fucking shady shit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I like guys sucking each other. I'm Khalyla.
If a cobra bit me in the dick, would you suck the venom out? Be real though.
Like where on the? It depends on the dick. I'll be honest. I'll tell you where. I've already talked about this to many people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If
Well,
it's
what
on
do you
your
mean where?
If it's on your like on the head.
Yeah.
Hey, for sure, kill yourself. I'm not sucking it. If
The
it's
stem.
If it's well, it's called the shaft.
The shaft.
It's not a plant, so let's not call it a plant.
Yeah.
The balls are not leaves.
Yeah.
I would not do
Jesus.
the shaft, but if my best friend was bleeding on like in the pubic hair area and he was shaved, I'd do it.
You guys are not clutch people, man. You guys aren't clutch friends.
Don't take me on a camping trip. I don't camp.
Neither does this motherfucker.
Good. So
He
we'll
doesn't
never have
even
to suck
know how to put a
venom.
steak through a.
Okay.
Well, you know how to cook a steak.
Yeah.
You guys aren't clutch friends. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I hope to never get bit by a
Well, you
viper
take
in
showers
presence.
with your sister and shit.
I take showers with all my girlfriends.
That's weird.
Like, we literally share underwear. We've been sharing underwear for 15
That's the
years.
difference between men and women. It's like, George, would you ever take a shower with me?
What? He paused?
Why'd you pause?
Hey, George, be honest now.
Yeah, be real.
For a comedy scene, possibly.
No, I would do
No.
it for laughs. Yeah, but if there was no cameras,
No cameras.
I feel dirty and I want to conserve water. You want to take a shower with me?
No.
I want to conserve water.
It's like with girls, we use it as a time to like talk and discuss world politics.
You can't do that on a couch?
yeah, there's called tables and
Yeah.
chairs.
Yeah, but it's just-
cafes.
Yeah, but we like to look at each other's body parts and kind of like compare.
Yeah.
Like the amount of.
Nope.
Yeah.
No way.
We pluck each other's nipple hairs. Like me and Jenna totally pluck each other's nipple hairs.
Yeah. But you know what though? In a war situation, if you like, a bomb went off and you did a tourniquet around your leg, I would put one around your leg.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
that's where my love.
Well, let's hope the bullet hits your leg and no other part of your body.
Someone holds a gun. I'm like, no, don't shoot my chest. Hit my leg. Bobby will only save you. Hit my leg.
Yeah.
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 You're fucked
Well,
otherwise.
then, scenario for you. Obviously, you would suck the venom out of any female.
I would
What-
suck
you're-
the venom out of a stranger's dick.
Whoa.
Whoa.
But that's just-
You have a. Well, you're.
All right.
that-
how-
okay.
all
You're in a
right. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
relationship.
That was
Okay.
too aggressive.
Relationship.
I take that back.
Magic Johnson's dick.
But I would.
Would you suck? Okay, Magic Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Gets bit by a viper on his dick.
Yeah, he's.
Would you suck the venom out?
Is he like on the verge of death?
Yes.
Is venom in his.
He does
dick.
venom in his dick.
Yeah.
You're gonna
doesn't-
get.
Would you call or text Bobby?
I wouldn't.
first?
He doesn't have like seminal fluid.
He's got HIV, babe.
I know, but I'm not gonna get it unless there's like blood contact, and the chances of actually like sucking, like he's not nutting in my mouth.
Let me ask you this: the odds of you getting AIDS from sucking the venom out of somebody's dick that has HIV, what is the odds you think? Even if there's a 0.05% chance, I ain't doing it.
But look, Magic Johnson is basically
A billionaire.
HIV free.
Yeah.
I'd be more afraid to suck your dick.
Right.
Every day I just
Right.
pray.
Also, with
My
Magic
lips
Johnson's
don't
dick,
turn
I would
green.
probably do it, and if I got the HIV, I'll be like, "Hey, dude, like,
Can you pay me?
I have HIV now, and you're a billionaire, so
Compensation.
what's up?"
Yeah.
Proper
you know?
compensation.
What's up? You're a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And speaking of Magic Johnson, holy fuck. I saw a show yesterday. Okay, first of all, Khalyla has, she puts shit on, shut the fuck up, baby. Don't put your hand in front of my face right now. All right?
Suck the blood out of my
I've
hand.
never had television on my fucking television.
It's always on when I'm
It's
here.
not in my, I know, but it's because she puts it on.
Listen,
She loves television.
I don't love television.
Well, Filipinos
There
love
are
reality
some things.
TV.
No, I just like to know everything that's going on. Like I'll go from CNN to E, and I'll skip
Sports,
around
sports.
and sports and everything.
Well-
so I like to, but it just so happened that E was on. I was cooking dinner. I wasn't even watching the show, but there's a show out there apparently called The Rich Kids of Beverly Hills.
Ugh.
And one of the people in it is Magic Johnson's son, and Bobby was just like
His
flabbergasted,
daughter, you mean?
basically.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I'm not.
A queen though, like, but very fabulous. I have to give it up.
He's
to
very
him.
fabulous.
Oh,
Very
gotcha,
fabulous.
Gotcha. I'm gonna
He
look it
lost a
up.
bunch of weight, right?
Yeah, he recently
But he is full blown. You know what I mean? And nothing against gay people. I'm going to throw that out right now.
Gay or
Obviously.
transgender is.
No, he's not. Like,
not transgender.
He's not.
But he is like mythologically gay.
What is the
Like what I'm
definition of
saying
that?
is that if you were in Middle Earth and you were in a forest, a dark forest, and Aragorn said, "Hey, don't go in that forest because there's these mythological gays that live there." You wouldn't even know what he mean. What you know what I mean? What he meant by that, and then you went in there, and then you would see like dust, fairy dust, right? And then maybe hear like ethereal music, and then Magic Johnson's fucking son would come out of the fucking from a tree.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's how.
the smoothest face I've ever seen.
I look at that. Yeah, I mean
You're
mascara.
right, it looks mythical, yeah.
Yeah, he's
in a good
very
way,
mythical.
like,
In a
it's
good
mythical,
way.
In a good way.
Yeah, he's pretty fabulous.
Yeah, but
He was just shocked, I think. He was like, wait a
I'm
second.
not just shocked by it. I just want to throw something out, and it might be controversial what I'm saying.
Oh, Lord.
Once again, this episode might get pulled down. This episode, you know what? I'm gonna say this episode will get pulled down. I apologize in advance.
I'm just raising a question, all right?
Man.
No, just listen.
Come on, dude.
I already know what he's going to say. Can I
Right.
just say it so it doesn't sound as awful coming out of your mouth?
Yeah, and then I'm going to, it's probably not going to be the thing I'm going to say, but
If
say
I'm
it anyway.
correct, tell me.
Yeah, go ahead.
You think that you have a theory now
Yes.
that because his son is gay,
Yes.
that Magic Johnson probably caught HIV from a man because he's probably gay and genetically his son is gay also.
It is a theory.
I told you that's exactly what he thinks.
It is a theory.
I'm not wrong?
Yeah,
That's
because
what you think.
Yeah, but because I'm going to say this, okay? It's not as if Magic Johnson's son is
Oh man.
like I work at Enterprise and I just happen to be gay.
You talking about the car service?
No, whatever. He's just a regular guy.
Oh, I was
He
like-
happens to be gay. He's, you know what I mean? This dude is just, he'll never get a regular job anywhere. That's how gay he is.
Whoa!
you
Hey, I'm gonna
talking
defend
about?
the whole. I'll defend the whole community to save us here. Not true.
Am I in trouble?
What you're saying is
Am I in
actually
trouble?
far more inflammatory than your theory.
What?
Yeah.
So you're saying like being outwardly gay and being proud and like, you know, if a man is effeminate or this and that he's unhireable. That's basically what you said. So retract quickly.
Retract. And have you seen Hollywood? They're killing the game right now.
Yeah, people, baby, gays run Hollywood. So fucking watch your mouth and retract that shit right now.
I'm going to say this. Brian Singer.
Yeah.
Right?
He's gay.
He's gay, right? I saw him at IHOP. I swear to fucking God. Right by the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
This is probably 3 or 4 years ago. And he was with a bunch of guys. We all know that Brian Singer's gay,
Yeah.
right?
Great
But
movies.
yeah, he was wearing, he just seemed like a regular guy. That's fine.
Why do gay?
All right.
Anybody can be anything.
My agent at CAA, right? I'm not going to name the name.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Well, I'm not going to
Let's
do
not
that.
out him.
Is gay.
Yeah.
Right? Right? I'm saying that Magic Johnson's kid is mythologically gay.
You know what? That's a compliment.
I think so.
Yeah. He's fabulous.
Yeah, he's
Right?
just-
But because he's so fabulous, right? He got that gene from somewhere, I think.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh my God. I am, you know what, dude? I am going to get in so much trouble for
No,
this
you're not.
episode already.
No, you're not.
Stop.
I am.
Okay.
How many gay friends do you have?
I have a lot.
Boom, done.
And I've done some gay shit myself.
He's already admitted it.
I've sucked dick myself. Everyone knows that.
He specifically chose a gay agent.
No, that was allotted to me. You don't need to the system, but yeah, but I have. Listen, I have my manager Abby is Jew.
Is
Yeah.
Jew?
Yeah, yeah.
She's Jewish.
She's Jew.
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
I went to Israel. I love Jews. Right?
Gays. I went to Israel.
My agent, I'm not gonna name his name. He's gay. I love the guy.
Yeah.
Right. And I have comic friends. They're gay. I love them.
Now you're just really trying to overcompensate.
I'm not overcompensate. I'm just saying.
He does.
I think that Magic Johnson is gay.
that was it. I don't know why we
and
went.
even better. I mean, I just realized this about myself. When I was younger, I used to be so rigid about, oh, I could never have sex with a guy who had ever been with another guy. But as I'm getting older, the more open a man is to sleeping with another man, the more attracted I am to him. The closer that he is to this on a scale to being like bisexual, the more I in my mind, for some reason, that translates to him being sexually free, and it's attractive to me.
Interesting.
Dude, I've been in situations as an adult, right? I'm going to throw names out, right?
Don't.
I don't care. I don't care.
Or not.
Right.
Or not.
All right. I've been in situations with another male comic,
Yeah.
with one girl, and been in a sexual situation.
That's just a gangbang. That's not
No, that
really
was
like,
no. And
You told the story though.
yeah, no, I've never named names. I've been in
You have.
You named
in
Definitely
many
have.
situations, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
One of
okay.
them being was this guy named.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Why do you guys look at me like I'm gonna?
Because I'm nervous, man.
All right, Mike Burton, very funny comic.
Is he?
I'm not gonna name the girl though because it's humiliating. Okay.
Oh, so she's well known.
Yeah, and we did a show once. Mike Burton goes to the girl, "Hey, would you ever fuck me and Bobby at the same time?" And she goes, "I would." Right. So then we went to his house, right, and we were all naked, and it was a fucking blast.
Magical.
I laughed so hard. We all laughed. Just like he's eating her out, I'm jerking off, and we're laughing like school kids.
So
right?
just them having
At
sex and
one
jerking
point,
off.
he walked by me. I slapped his ass. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll slap a man.
I did it with my friend Aaron and Brian.
Yeah, you already talked about
I already
that.
talked about that.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I mean? I've seen their penises. I give them thumbs up, right? And if they want to reach around, I would probably have done it
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay.
You'd
yeah.
oblige. Yeah.
just for fun, all right?
Yeah.
I have nothing against it, all right? I'm a liberal. I am.
Yeah.
There's nothing conservative about me,
Right.
okay? I believe in all the social issues. I believe in just shut the fuck up. Immigration, right? Gay marriage, I agree. Okay. I believe in a woman's right to choose. All right. I believe in all that. Magic Johnson is gay, I think.
Well,
Okay,
we got the title of our episode.
Am I in trouble for saying that?
No,
No, it's your
that's
opinion.
a theory. That's an opinion.
It's a theory and an opinion. And that's
Alleged.
fine.
Everything is alleged. Everything we say on
It's
here
alleged,
is
yeah.
It's all make believe.
Yeah.
I just ruined the night, huh?
No, you didn't.
It's very interesting.
Well, you guys are just speechless. You guys are looking on the ground like, oh my God, we're going to get fucking sued
no,
again by that lady.
I'm thinking like, damn, I didn't know Magic Johnson was gay.
Do you think that Magic Johnson, in his in just swimming in his billions of dollars, would care what the fuck came out of your mouth? Never.
Unless he was
never in
a
a lifetime, Bobby.
Big Mad TV fan.
I partake in his establishments.
Like 24-hour fitness? No, you don't.
That's his.
No.
He owns that?
He owns a Starbucks by the airport, and I've been there 30 times. I've actually written jokes there, and I enjoy it.
Ooh.
Right? He owns that whole like block of stores. All right? I'm a huge Magic Johnson fan.
all right.
Between him and Larry Bird,
What position did Magic Johnson play?
center forward, dog.
Damn.
No,
Nope.
right wing.
Ooh,
Right?
That's a different sport.
A different sport.
Different sport.
It's,
baby.
the initials are PG.
Defensive lineman.
You know, we'll just say
Linebacker.
that.
PG, baby. PG.
PG.
Uh-huh.
Postcard.
Oh,
Very close. We'll just
guard.
keep that.
You got guard,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. What's PG? You said parental guard. Postcard.
Point.
Position card.
Very
point.
close.
Point guard.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's why him and Magic Johnson are close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know exactly what.
Anyway,
position
I
it is.
really like that reality show that he's on.
He couldn't stop watching it.
I
I was
couldn't
like, look,
stop
dude,
watching it.
change it. He watched 2 back-to-back episodes.
Does it
Yeah.
surround his son or the family? Because I'm like looking at the picture.
Not at all. Like,
No,
surrounds
and
just
there's
a bunch of
there's
rich
another
kids.
a rich chink lady. What's her name?
Dorothy Wang.
Who the hell is that?
She's
She's
a
like
chubby chick.
an heiress to like some Chinese billionaire.
She's a chubby chick to chink.
You see a chubby chink.
Yeah, and she yeah, she's you know what I mean.
But those
She is a
people-
human.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, dog?
Know what I mean, man?
And
Know what I mean?
I just listen. I was born into, you know, my parents are working class.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you look at my dad's hands and my mom's hands, they have
Calluses.
scars and calluses on them. Okay, so I don't, you know, I'm a voyeur when I'm watching shows like this. But there is a part of me that goes, I don't give a fuck, and I kind of hate you guys.
Yeah, but you watched 2 episodes.
I know
you can't
because
peel your eyes
it's
away.
mesmerizing to me.
Reality TV, man.
Because it's so far away from your own life, and I think that's why that's part of the attraction is that it is such a stark difference from all of our lives. I mean, these people are living, you know, whatever grandiose fantasies we have of what a life we want. They're living it. You know, just spending money here and there and having no regard for any of that. You know, like never having to worry when their next meal is.
Yeah.
That's such a luxury.
Yeah, but it's also like they do things that I'm like, why would you do that? You know, like they go to these like the way they dress, first of all. You know what I mean? Like just black hammer pants with gold trimmings. You know what I mean? And glitter, and they just walk out, and with these Versace bags, and they walk around. It's like, I don't know. If I had money, I would look like a heroin addict.
I mean,
The reason why is because, you know what I mean? I think like when dudes are like especially rock stars, why I like them, is rock stars have millions of dollars, you know what I mean? And yet they look, you know what I mean, like they just slept in a fucking ditch.
but
I
there's-
like that whole thing.
Aren't they like similar with fashion though? Like they wear like jewelry and like
Yeah,
Steven
they
Tyler.
are.
Well,
like-
not the rock stars I like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there are those, you know, like, what's his name? Chris from Coldplay. What's his name?
Chris
Martin,
Martin.
Yeah. He looks like a regular dude. right?
Yeah, pretty standard white
Prince wore like shimmery
That's
boots
different though.
everywhere.
That's different though.
guy. He was an enigma.
He is
He was an enigma, and he here's what it is. He has the talent to back it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Michael Jackson can wear whatever he wants because number one, he's a super talent.
Yeah.
Dance, singing, right? Everything. Super talent. I'm not kidding you. I believe that. I believe that Prince, Michael Jackson, they're just certain people that are just, you know what I mean, untouchable. You can. That's why he can go, I'm just going to wear one silver glove.
Yeah.
Like if I did that before a show, you'd say, don't do it.
Don't do it. Or like, where's the second one?
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to back it. I'd be like, you're right, sweetie.
You're right.
He can, I'm going to wear pants that are just kind of like that, what do you call it?
Capris?
Hem to here.
High waters? Or
Yeah, no, what Michael Jackson, remember, you could see all the sock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what those are called.
I don't even know. That's why. No one does it
He
because
could
he's
do
the
it.
only one that can do it.
Culottes.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, yeah, those guys can back it. But when like Michael Jackson's son does it, right? You're just kind of going, not Michael Jackson's son, Magic Johnson's son does it. You kind of go like, you're born into money. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you're dressed like that. It's like you don't have the talent to back it. It's weird.
But that's another thing that I think that people born into money go through is that even if they become successful and hardworking eventually and they do generate their own money, still people are going to be like, well, yeah,
No.
you were set up for success,
No.
basically.
Nope.
Yeah, people do say
Anderson
that.
Cooper.
Anderson Cooper, the reason he is unlike the rest is because he physically put his body in harm's way during many different
That's my
wars.
point. My point is Anderson Cooper was raised with money, wealth,
He's the son of Gloria Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, right? And
I didn't even know that.
right,
Wow.
right,
Right.
and he became one of the biggest newscasters in the world, not
Beloved,
because
too.
beloved and loved. I love the dude.
Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, I like that other guy from MSNBC too.
Yeah, babe, Rachel Maddow.
I already knew it. I was like, I knew he was gonna bring that up.
I have to say that,
Yeah.
in my opinion, Rachel Maddow
She's
is
the best.
probably one of the most brilliant or like the smartest
She's funny too.
person on television.
I
like,
tease her, but I used to listen to her on NPR or whatever. She had her own show.
She was on NPR.
It was
before?
one of those. It wasn't NPR. It was one of those things.
Smaller show than.
It was a
she's in
show
now.
that
Yeah.
she had on
She started on the radio.
the
right?
radio, yeah. And I used to listen to it all the time. Didn't know what she looked like. I loved her.
Yeah.
She's the best. And I tease her, but that's just a joke. You know that,
Yeah.
right? But so Anderson Cooper, I feel like, you know what I mean, created a life. You know what I mean? And his own thing, you know?
Yeah, because he took on a job that most people respect, which is like being, a journalist, and especially in the time that he started becoming a known journalist, it was in like a war-torn time, right? So he
Yeah.
would go to like war-torn areas and put his body on the line, but not. It's just the profession he chose made him more
But even Michael Douglas,
okay.
like Kirk Douglas was a
Yeah.
huge actor. Michael Douglas became an actor. He's very good, I think,
yeah,
and talented. And I don't feel like that was nepotism.
okay.
I mean, it was easier to get in, I guess, because obviously, he has access to agents and managers. Like you can submit your tape or whatever, or headshot. When you first moved to LA, I didn't know anybody, so it took me 6 years to even get to the point where I could even give anyone anything.
Yeah.
Right. So in that sense, but there's a lot of actors that had famous parents, you know what I mean? That I feel like proved, because acting's tough.
Chris D'Elia, right?
D'Elia's another
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Chris D'Elia, I remember him going up every single night at the Haha Cafe in the belly room for years, every fucking night.
Damn.
And he didn't, his
There's absolutely no nepotism in that at all, because if you see Chris D'Elia at all just once, or even if he enters a room and if you didn't know who the hell he was,
Yeah.
you would think, oh, who is that guy? I guess he does have that presence about him.
Yeah.
And that's undeniable across the board.
And I think that his dad, Bill D'Elia, who's a producer, I think they raised him in the right way to give him that confidence or whatever. Because Bill's when Bill walks into a room, you go, oh, holy shit. I mean, you know that he's a producer, but there's just something, and even his brother Matt,
An aura, yeah.
there's just an aura about that family, right? I think it's the way you're raised with confidence and whatnot. But I think that certain people. So what I'm saying to Magic Johnson's kid is that basically at the end of the day is you're gonna have to work hard to create, because in the reality show he's trying to figure out what brand am I gonna do? Am I gonna be a interior? Fashion, or am I gonna do? It's like
We talked about this. So, like, if Bobby and I like raise our kid, and let's suppose down the road let's say we become like multimillionaires. We talked about this, and we always say like, hell no, like that kid's gonna work for their first car. They're gonna work for everything. They're not gonna live with a silver
also
spoon
I'm not
in their
famous.
mouth. No, I'm just saying down the road.
You
Down the
are.
road, should
No, I'm
we
not.
hypothetically speaking?
I'm not like
Like
them.
Magic Johnson, but
No, I'm not even remotely that.
if you
I'm
walk,
nowhere near any of that.
people are yelling George is a pink dick at you.
Yeah,
in public.
randomly, you know what I mean? But these are like my people, that's fine, okay? But just in terms of grand scheme of things, I'm not even on the radar. So I feel like even if I raise my kids will be like, I don't know what my dad does or whatever.
My dad's always at home playing video games.
Playing video games, yeah. Like Dana Carvey. He started a family up in the Bay Area, and his kids are now stand-ups.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he does The Road, and his kids open for him and stuff.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
And he raised his kids good. I mean, they grew up in the suburbs, and he had to leave L.A.
Yeah.
I feel like Al Madrigal, is doing the right thing because I've met his kids. His kids are like completely like grounded and cute and smart. You know what I mean? It's like him and his wife did a good job. I don't know what Renese's kids are like, but
How about this? We don't talk about anyone's kids. Because that's a very sensitive subject. That's when people come
I'm sure they're
attack
great
you.
kids. I loved Steve and and his wife.
Don't start talking about whose kids you don't like.
No, his kids are amazing.
Well, he
That's for
doesn't like
sure.
Maxie
I
Johnson's
just never met
kid.
them. That's all. I mean, some friends of mine won't introduce me to their kids because in fear
Safety.
that I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really believe it's safety.
What do you mean?
Like Ike's parent, Ike Barinholtz,
Yeah.
dear friend of mine.
Yeah.
He has kids. He'll probably never introduce me to his kids
Why?
because he saw the way I behaved when we were on Mad TV.
Like you're a bad influence?
I shit in his dressing room.
Yeah.
I shit in Dick Blasucci's, the executive producer's dressing room. You know what I mean? I used to stick firecrackers in my butthole.
Yeah.
Like I used to do
Dan, can I
crazy
just say
things.
that's dangerous? This is the
It
first
is.
time I'm hearing that
It
right
is.
now.
It's very dangerous.
Is it
Holy
an M80
shit.
or smaller?
No, those little ones.
Sparklers.
Yeah.
You lit it?
Oh, it's a sparkler. No,
No,
biggie.
those little ones with
Oh.
the little tiny ones.
The one like the whistle bombs.
Yeah.
Did it
The one that goes
explode?
wee boom.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Jesus Christ, man.
That is dangerous, baby.
Yeah.
You have a prolapsed anus for
no.
You have a pink sock, man.
No. I think that's I'm telling you right now, I think I'm an X-Men, and I think my power is the
Strong
muscle around my
anus.
butthole is like adamantium steel.
Damn.
impenetrable.
It's unpenetrable.
Oh bullshit! I've definitely put a long finger up there.
Yeah, but
before.
your fingers are ET fingers, and they're skinny and weird.
I just want to do a quick scenario.
I did it. I did
Wait.
it hard and dry.
I want to
too.
do a scenario. Okay.
I didn't even
I'm,
lick
I'm
it.
Professor Xavier. You're coming
Yeah.
to my mansion.
Yeah.
Hello, child. What
Hi.
is your power?
My power is that I have a very strong anal muscle. It's made out of metal, not found on this planet.
Wolverine, get in here.
Yeah, right. And then you ask me, well, how would that be used?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Ring.
Ring.
The ring.
How would we use that in battle for fighting the Magneto?
Well, if there's any bad X-Men that are gay,
Jesus Christ.
I'll lure them into bed, and then they'll stick their penis in my butthole, and I'll snap them off.
Oh.
Yes.
We need someone
Thank
like
you.
you here at the X-Men
Thank you.
Academy.
Thank you.
And scene.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
see. Thank you.
I can I tell
Ring?
this?
Hi, I'm Ring.
He did something so embarrassing last week.
Tell me.
So Bobby was flew to Atlanta last week.
Oh, I know this.
And
What?
he started bragging about how, me and Steve Aoki are friends now, and we've been texting, blah blah blah. 'Cause they ran into each other at the airport,
Yeah.
right?
And what happened?
Not the
So-
airport.
Or I'm sorry, the hotel. I'm sorry.
Can I tell
You're
the
very
story? Okay, tell the
defensive.
story.
And so like his whole message to me, like one after the other, like, yeah, so like daddy's got his digits, like as if bragging to me
Because
that
you were a huge Steve Aoki fan
No,
growing
I'm
up.
not.
Oh.
No,
Well,
I'm
I
not.
mean-
I went to like one of his shows and I was in Barcelona, but then I was like, yeah, I saw him.
She's a fan
So
of
I
his.
said to him, Oh, I saw him once when I was in Barcelona, right? And so he texts me back. He's like, "Oh yeah, but like, do you have his digits? Are you going to breakfast with him tomorrow?" I'm like, "Come on, motherfucker! Like, I'm not trying to." Like,
Yeah.
So he's trying to like brag about this brand new friendship he created, right? And so I guess he screenshotted a conversation between
me
him
and
and
Steve.
Steve Aoki. It says, "Hey dude, so glad I ran into you." And Bobby goes, "Hey man, glad we're friends." He screenshotted that with the intent to send it to me to show to me as proof that they're now friends.
Right.
Instead, he sent that screenshot
Back to Steve Aoki.
back to Steve Aoki.
A follow-up question. That's ridiculous. What did you do? Did you did you let time go by or what?
Well, I try to as I send it, I realized I did it, and I try to like click back onto the thing,
See
right?
if you could delete it?
To see if I can delete it, like somehow, like
not how
capture it between that and the cloud. You know what I mean?
Bobby tries to beat the cloud.
Yeah, but then it was already sent, so then I started kind of sweating in my face.
Oh, damn.
And then I just went ha 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 ha. I don't know where my phone is, but
Because I meant to say
I go ha ha, and I told him the truth. I meant to send that to my girlfriend. I sent it to you. How embarrassing.
And he said,
And he goes, "That's cool, dude." And he kind of laughed it off. But then it never. I think we're done. Our relationship.
I think he's thinking like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh my god.
yeah, he's not safe.
I'm
You're
not
not
safe.
safe.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not safe.
Guess we're not going to Hakkasan.
We're not going to Hakkasan.
Yeah,
but
babe. You blew
that
it,
was
baby.
really embarrassing.
That's
You
hilarious,
blew it,
though.
baby.
Yeah. But
Steve Aoki.
did we do a podcast since I've been to Atlanta?
No, tell
No.
us about Atlanta.
No,
I
because
mean, hold on.
We did it Friday and then you left.
Don't talk about what you were doing there, but
Well, I can
talk
say
about
it.
your
I
interaction.
could just say
You probably signed an NDA.
no. I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
but-
you did.
No, I can say that I did a movie, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
With the two people.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I did a movie.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell him what the movie is called.
Yeah.
I don't know
did
the
a
rules.
scene in
You,
a movie. It's
Gilbert,
not.
you
I
would
can
know.
do. I think I can do
Oh.
it. I can do it. I did one scene in a movie, and they flew me out there with Zach Galifianakis and John Hamm, and I worked 2 days with them. And I just want to say that literally it was the nicest two guys I could ever work with. There was like no because I didn't know. I know Zach, but I didn't know John Hamm. And then I walked onto the set, and he was sitting there on this booth, and he smiles at me, and he stood up and he goes, "Mr. Lee," and he shook my hand, and I went, "Oh my God, I love this guy already."
Yeah.
And they were just so cool for 2 days.
Have you worked with them before?
No, man, I'm on the outskirts of me. I got nothing going.
I
But I
love John Hamm.
She loves him.
I love him because I watched all of Mad Men, so I'm in love with Don Draper.
Yeah.
In love. I was telling Bobby, it's like, if you give me permission, like I'll show John Hamm 200%. Like I ever show him like 30% these days. Like
Yeah,
you know
of
of
what?
Of sexuality.
of
You
sexuality.
can go past 100?
I can go 200 on John Hamm, just John Hamm.
It's terrifying.
And you know what? Because John Hamm is such a nice guy, and he's just so lovely, that I'd let her do it.
Ah, come on, babe. That hurts my feelings now that you allow me. Make it a little interesting for me and tell me, no. It's
Oh,
better.
no, you can't do it. I'll
Yeah.
watch. I'll jerk off.
My name
Yeah.
is Ring.
yeah. I'm Ring.
Cuckold, babe.
Have you ever crossed paths with Zach in stand-up? Or different?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, so you did? Okay.
Oh, no,
guys,
I
you went together?
I remember one time I hated him.
Oh, what's the story about
I remember
that?
I was a doorman at the Comedy Store.
You were a doorman?
in Hollywood. Yeah,
Oh.
I worked for years
I
as
just
a
thought
doorman.
I thought you just did stand-up.
No,
right
no,
away.
I was a doorman, and that was the year where I couldn't get up at all. So for 12 months, they wouldn't put me up on that stage at all.
Uh-huh.
And I remember one night I was working the door, and they did a Montreal comedy showcase there in the OR, and Zach was one of them. He crushed it, and he went to Montreal that year.
Just for laughs?
Yeah, and I remember driving home going, "Why can't I get?" You know what I mean? You know that whole fucking
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. But then later, yeah, we're friends. He's a
That's
cool
cool.
dude, you know. But and then Greg Mottola, the guy that directed it, was really nice. Although he did cut me out of Paul.
You were in the extended version.
I was in the extended version.
Oh,
thanks
really?
for
So
putting
I
me
have to
back.
watch the...
Thanks for putting me back into the movie. It's so embarrassing when you like do a scene in a movie and they cut you out, and then you have to tell people I'm in this, and then people go see it and they go, no, you weren't.
No, you're not, dude.
And then you have to go, oh, I'm
Wait for the Blu-ray.
yeah. That happened to my friend Jamie. My friend Jamie was in the movie Godzilla, not the new one, but the really old one with Matthew
Oh,
Broderick.
okay.
I like that
Oh,
one.
you
Right.
like that one?
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I liked it because I watched it when I was like
Okay.
12.
Oh, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
that was all right. I love the kind of disaster.
I like the
movies.
new one too with
New one's
Moto.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great.
What is it? His name? The other one was not Moto. It was some
What are you talking about?
Because there's not just Godzilla. There was another one, the flying one.
Oh, like the Mothra?
Yeah.
Or that's not Mothra. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah. Whatever.
Anyway, my friend Jamie was in the first one. He played a military guy.
Yeah.
He had a name and everything in it, and he completely cut out of the movie, but no one told him.
Oh, they didn't even say anything.
No, they don't say anything.
Shit.
They don't say call you and go, we cut you out of the movie.
Oh.
No, you just don't get invited to the fucking premiere. You know what I mean? And then you watch the movie, you're not in it. Anyway, he brought a date to see Godzilla.
Fuck.
And halfway during the movie, he realizes, oh my God, I don't think I'm in this movie. So there's a scene, maybe toward the end of the movie, where these, pilots are like, you know what I mean? They're jet pilots, and they're trying to kill Godzilla.
Yeah.
And they have masks all over their face.
He said he was a pilot.
And he goes, there I am. He looked like
Oh
that's me right
my
there.
God.
Yeah. And she goes, oh.
He brought a date.
Yeah. Like, it was just some white dude, and the thing goes, that's me. What are you else supposed to do?
I don't know. You don't walk out.
What?
What would you do? Lie also?
No, I would probably turn to my dad and go, I think I got cut out.
I don't think you would.
What do you think I would do?
I think you would lie to win. I think you would
That's
absolutely
me.
lie to win.
I'm Godzilla.
Yeah.
I'm in the suit.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
I did all the stunt work and everything.
And I just want to say, you know what also I'm depressed about is there are no Asian superheroes at all that I can ever be in.
Dude, really quick.
We were talking about this.
Yeah.
No. We were talking about what Bobby would be because the Apocalypse is coming soon, right? An X-Men movie.
There's no ring.
They put Olivia.
What can Bobby be in an X-Men movie? Like, think about all the characters.
There's only
possible.
one guy, and I'm just not the type.
Mojo?
No, his name is Sunfire.
Is he the ninja?
No, he's
Who's he?
He's an X-Men that was created probably in the early '80s, Japanese dude, and he'd fly. He was like kind of like Pyro, but he's on fire. But I don't know. I mean, that's the only Asian X-Men I know.
We have chance for.
Well, I'm gonna Google it actually.
In 2017.
What?
Inhumans.
What's that?
It's Marvel Studios version of X-Men because they can't use X-Men because it's owned by Fox. So it's like just mutants, but they're calling it Inhumans.
But are there Asian ones?
There's so many characters. I think they're just.
I'm gonna say Asian X-Men.
My goal is when they make a Teen Titans, I'm going for Beast Boy. He's ethically ambiguous, and he transforms into animals.
Okay.
There's a list of Asian superheroes on Wikipedia.
Yeah, but you can't already.
Olivia Munn's Asian, right?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, but she's
half.
She's also like
Quarter.
a hot chick. I'm talking about Bobby's plump body being a.
There's
Do an Asian Kingpin.
Cassandra Cain from Batgirl and Batman.
Don't know that person.
Cassie Chan, Power Rangers universe.
That's
Grace Choi from The Outsiders. What the fuck is this shit?
so. That's not even comic books.
This
Those
is
are like
anybody.
It's just anyone.
That's anybody.
Yeah. Jubilee from X-Men. We know her. Yeah.
Speaking of
There aren't any.
Asians, I watched
What?
Grease live. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like the reboot
Here we go.
of Grease, but it was like a
Here
live
we go.
show with
Vanessa
Julianne
Hudgens,
Hough,
yeah.
Vanessa Hudgens, and I think that yeah. So anyway, so I didn't know that. I didn't know if they were gonna go word for word exactly the same as the original Grease, because there's one particular line that Bobby hates from the original Grease.
Can I explain it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the line.
I'm going to tell you the line.
Set the mood.
I'm going to
What's
set the
going
mood.
on? Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sit up. Because I adamantly believe that this scarred me.
Yeah.
As a child.
Yes, I was at a slumber party at my friend Bess's house. And I was a kid.
Wait, at a girl's house?
Yeah, but there was like other boys. You know what I mean? It was just like not slumber party, but it was like a party that.
Damn, you're lucky then. Jeez.
Was it? Anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
And there was a bunch of kids sitting around and they put on Grease.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene in Grease during the slumber party scene where one of the women goes, "This is my boyfriend. He's in Korea." And the girls go, "Ooh, you're dating a Korean?" She goes, "No, silly. He's in the Marines."
That's offensive.
He's like,
Not only offensive. Imagine being a Korean kid in front of a bunch of white girls and
All your
boys,
friends.
right? And then kind of looking at the screen going, "I'm disgusting."
They all look at you.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm Chinese. Not Korean.
No, I think that was a slam on every
Every
Asian, yeah, that
Asian.
was on every Asian.
So I thought that the new Grease live would, because I mean they had a black girl as Cherry,
Yeah.
I think it was Cherry, or they had definitely different
And,
races
and,
on in Greece.
Vanessa.
Right. So I thought, oh, for sure they're gonna axe that line. They didn't.
What did?
They kept it
Live.
live.
We saw it live.
So he specifically wanted me just to fast forward to that part, go to the slumber party and see if they keep that
I know.
sentence. And sure
I was
enough,
adamant about it.
Sure enough, they didn't take it out.
I'm surprised they didn't change it.
And it was the black girl's character, which
So
is
that
the
says it.
Cherry. She was like, ew, like
So they give it to her, so it's like
She's like-
safe by diversity.
Yeah.
safe by diversity.
Good job.
And
Good play, network.
they should have had me in the closet. Okay. I wouldn't date you either.
Bobby Lee comes out singing, "I wouldn't date you either.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Korean man."
Yeah.
I mean, just the nerve of white people.
George.
George.
The fucking nerve
Writing
of
that
you,
shit.
George. You fucking wrote that shit, didn't you, George?
Listen to me, Ryan. It's like, Asian men in Hollywood are not sexual beings. We've never been identified, as sexual beings. And women have always been exotic in front of white old executives,
Yeah.
that make decisions. Let's have a hot Asian chick in this.
Yeah,
you know what
she's
I mean? But like
exotic.
with guys, when's the last time you saw an Asian guy, an American movie, have sex with anybody?
So that's what I like about the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, is that her love interest is an Asian guy.
I don't like that because it's Tina Fey's getting away with. Why did you have to have an accent?
Because he's an actual fob, like he is an immigrant, and that's why he's here in the United States illegally. That's the character.
Yeah, but it didn't have to. It's like
It doesn't fucking matter just as long as he gets to fuck a white chick in it.
Yeah, and she's in love with him. So I like that at the very least. Look,
What does accent have anything to do with it, fucker?
no, because Stephen Yeun has the amazing role. He's got.
Oh, that's
the role.
right. He has had
He plays
sexual.
He plays himself, and he
You're
gets
right.
to
You're
fuck
right.
a white girl.
You're right. So Stephen Yeun,
Yoon.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Fucks her all the time.
Unbreakable Kimmy shit. That's a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
What about,
And,
what about your friend from Fast and Furious? He fucks that Gal Gadot, the
Gal
Wonder
Gadot.
Woman.
Brian T?
No, the other one, Son.
Sung Kang?
Yeah, he fucks her
what?
in the movie. It's Fast and Furious.
He does?
They're a love interest.
Well, there you go. I didn't
Boom.
know that. Sung
Three.
Kang.
so
Fuck.
maybe they're just not gonna cast you as the hot Asian guy, but they are casting hot Asian guys as leading men. You're just not it.
Wow.
Come here, baby.
You better kiss him right now.
Come here, baby.
Ooh, not even the hand.
It's okay.
Come
It's
here,
okay.
baby.
Baby,
Come
not right
here,
now.
baby.
After. Not right now. I'm gonna say this, okay?
Okay.
I do kiss somebody on screen.
We can't say it though, right?
We cannot say.
That one you can't say.
But I'm gonna say right now,
Beautiful blonde, though.
a beautiful blonde white lady. I tongue kiss her on screen.
A-list.
So she's A-list too. So, sweetie,
Now I'm confused.
go fuck yourself.
Hey, I was proud of you.
No, but you just, you know what I mean? I just proved to you that I did do it.
He's on that list with Stephen Yeun.
There we go.
Son.
Okay, you are a leading man.
Yeah. I mean, she's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
She
She,
really
loves
is a
women.
lesbian. But
Can you
anyway-
tickle yourself?
No, I have no feeling in my
Try
feet.
no. Try tickling yourself.
Why?
Can you tickle yourself?
No.
Why?
Can you make yourself because a new study says that people who can tickle themselves are probably schizophrenic.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I can't tickle
I
myself.
can't do it.
Yeah,
I
thank
can do.
God. Like sometimes when I brush my fingers across the side of my flank here, I do kind of get a little tickly feeling.
Whoa. What you're saying to me right now, because they have different personalities, they're like, Frank's doing it.
No, schizophrenia.
Is that what it is?
No,
Jimmy,
Yeah,
stop.
Jimmy, stop.
schizophrenia is not multiple personality disorder.
what is it?
Schizophrenia
What does
is
it
just
say?
having auditory visual hallucinations. They're just saying there's a
Drugs?
connection. There's a probably because you're disassociating from a reality, so you probably don't maybe see your hand as your own, or you're probably disassociated from some type of
So
reality.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So schizophrenics don't ever believe there's somebody else.
I think that they can be convinced that they are somebody else through the auditory hallucinations, the voices that they hear.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
They also have they also smell things that aren't there.
oh.
So they hear things that aren't there, they smell things that aren't there, they feel things that aren't there. So maybe they can be convinced that their hand isn't theirs and they can tickle themselves.
Right. Well, then what's the thing where they have multiple personalities?
That's called multiple personality disorder.
Oh, I see.
And
And
that's a very broad
okay.
umbrella too.
It's a broad umbrella.
Yeah, like
What
that.
did Harvey Dent have?
2 faces.
A bird
Literal
face.
2 faces.
Yeah, we had 2 different personalities. No.
Yeah, probably
did,
more
yeah.
multiple personality. But I think that's like through trauma. Like that isn't something that was like genetic. Right. It was through like situations that he eventually became.
Right. Like a traumatic
two-faced.
event can trigger something.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, they always say like, schizophrenia will usually manifest itself like in men, especially when they're teenagers or like early 20s, and in women, early 20s, and like usually around that range. But I knew somebody that we actually met outside of your show in San Jose, and I think the death of her son threw her into schizophrenia, like full blown too. Like she actually had to be like committed. Like something traumatic like that will totally change your circuitry. Like that's just.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you something right now. There's a commercial running with I don't know what the commercial is, but my friend Jill's in it. This is a commercial actress named Jill Benjamin that's in it. Her and I witnessed a death.
Really?
In Silver Lake.
Tell us about it.
I was at her house one night. It was like 2 a.m, and we were just talking on her porch, and we hear this explosion. We run down, and a car of 4 people had hit a wall, going like 80 miles per hour or whatever, and all you could see is, it didn't look like a car. It looked like a sardine can.
Yeah.
And a girl was in the car, and her sister was in another car. She gets out. And she's like, I can't see her. Like, she's screaming. And the ambulance and all that stuff came, and they were dead. And I never saw Jill again after that. The only reason why I'm reminded of it is because of that commercial. And I think that when you witness a traumatic event with somebody, that you just don't ever want to see that person again.
It's all about associations, right? So everything that we see, everything that we hear, we build associations in our brain. And so she associates that traumatic event, which was probably traumatic for you, with your face.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't.
Like we literally have not even said hi to each other ever since then, and yeah, it's really weird. And
I get it.
And when her name isn't Jill Benjamin. Sorry, fuck that. That's how
looking up Jill.
That's
Benjamin.
how it's Jill Alexander.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's her, and she's really a talented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, actress, and we were friends.
Yeah.
But ever since that,
it's a good look.
One moment.
Yeah.
We just became.
I get that, because when Jessica and I were driving to Vegas one time, and we were going about 90 miles an hour, we were speeding, and she spun out of control. And so we spun out of control so badly that we veered like 6 lanes over. We didn't hit any car then, but we were moving backwards onto oncoming traffic on a truck lane. And you know how they say like your brain releases like DMT? Like I don't know if my brain released a little bit of it, because as we were spinning out of control, Jessica was on the wheel like this, and she was screaming like, "What the fuck?" And apparently what I did, I'm such a panicky person.
Yeah.
Usually I would probably be freaked out as hell. Apparently, like, I held her by the arm, and I looked her in the eye, and I said, "Hey, it's okay." Like, I was completely calm.
Hey, wrong time to say that.
Yeah, but like completely calm, as if like I've already accepted
You're dead.
my death.
Oh
But then
my God.
the reason and I had been wearing this perfume by Cascada, and to this day I cannot so much as smell anything remotely close to that, because and neither can she. And we just drove to Vegas. Nothing happened. We just spun out of control. We eventually ended up on dirt. We didn't flip over, thank God. But in that moment of like me accepting my own death, I associate with that scent, and that scent would throw me into a full panic.
Wow.
That's weird.
So if you and I are on a plane, sitting next to each other, and it's going down, you would calm down and go, "Hey, Bobby,
I don't
it's
know.
okay."
Okay. Bobby's freaking out.
No, and like you just shit. Yeah, I mean, spewing into my own face because of fear.
I honestly don't know, because I'm somebody who freaks the fuck out.
Yeah,
I scream.
I think under that kind of pressure, that you'd be able to calm down and help me through it. Because let me tell you right now, I would freak. I wouldn't calm down. I would be that guy screaming.
Yeah.
just screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that you would hold my hand and look at me and go, it's okay.
But there is something physiologically
nice.
wrong with me. The reason my hands are always sweating.
Yeah.
Like I've seen doctors about this. My hands are constantly sweating. My feet are constantly sweating is because my fight or flight response. So as humans, you have your sympathetic response, which is, if you're feeling a sense of impending danger or you need to be alerted, your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure goes up, your senses are heightened, right? That's your sympathetic response. Yeah. And it's supposed to go on when necessary. If you feel like a fear for your safety or things like that, and it's supposed to turn off.
Yeah.
Apparently, mine doesn't turn off. That's why my heart rate, my baseline is always high. My hands are always sweating.
That's your X-Men power, baby.
What the hell is that a power? Like I'm just an
though.
Anxious ball of flesh.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Professor Xavier. Man, what is your name?
Sweats.
Oh, Sweats. You can bunk with Ring by yourself. You guys are in a separate building alone. You fucking weird mutants.
That's funny.
But
that's a good one, man.
Ring and Sweats.
Can I tell you another event that just triggered another memory?
Yeah.
When I was
I'm sorry, did you just fart? Because you've been doing all this time, haven't you?
Yeah.
It
I never smell them.
Very vegetable-y.
Yeah.
That's good. He's eating healthy.
He's not vegetables, not
when I was 21 years old, I was at an AA meeting in La Jolla, and they call it the Winner Circle. It was on a Wednesday night, and I was sitting there during an AA meeting, and then I looked to my left, and the guy next to me was dead.
What?
What?
I swear to God. The guy next to me was dead.
And how did you know?
Because the lady next to him screamed.
Oh my God.
And then this is what they did. They took him out of the AA meeting, right, while they're doing CPR.
Yeah.
So you can hear, and then some fucking jackass goes, we got to continue the meeting.
Oh, Lord.
Or stop, you
No.
idiot.
So we were all in the meeting while, like, a nurse that was in the meeting. It was a big meeting, maybe 120 people. And some doctor or whatever is outside giving CPR. And as the longer the CPR is going on, you know that he's dead.
Yeah.
And it was the most horrifying thing. And I never went to that meeting again.
Whoa.
It was so scarring.
Dead guy just.
What an asshole for saying let's continue. It's honestly, I think it's pretty traumatizing.
No, I think what he did was the right thing.
What do you mean, try to distract out of a situation?
No, you can't have 100 people, 20 people surrounding this body.
Okay, but take a break because that's a lot to process. Even the visual of seeing someone doing chest compressions on a lifeless body can be traumatic. So, like, take a break, decompress, process, and we can resume. But other than that, don't be like, yeah, that's not happening. Just forget about that. Let's continue talking. That's kind of selfish. You have to pay respect
Well,
to
you know
the
what?
moment.
Can I say this? I wasn't the guy that said that.
I know, but
So you're attacking me like I fucking said that.
I didn't. I'm
Was
not.
it you?
No, it wasn't me. I was so fucking freaked out.
But in this case, he'd probably be like, back to me, guys. Lights on me. I don't know why. Let him fucking die.
No, I wouldn't be like that because
I
I'm not
know,
that kind of
I
person.
know.
God, you're so rude sometimes.
I'll tell you what kind of person you are.
What?
You're somebody, while I'm about to do chest compressions on somebody, plays Bejeweled.
That's fine.
Remember that?
I remember that story. That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny, though.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I screamed out, somebody
Because-
call 911. And he's
because
just
We
like,
talked
not
about
me.
it because he wouldn't
Yeah.
know what to do, so he wouldn't help.
Because
He
what
wouldn't even call 911, though.
you fucking idiots.
He wouldn't call 911.
I'm a bad person.
No.
I'm a bad person.
That was your defense in the last podcast. We
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about that.
We got a tag team, babe.
We got to tag
We
team
got to
it
be a
out.
team together.
Ring and Sweats. Come on.
Where are we
Ring
at?
and
Where are we
sweats.
at time wise?
54-ish.
Is that
yeah,
good?
That's good. Actually, 60 minutes. We went to an hour. Jeez.
Pretty good, huh?
Yep. All right, so we have two questions. First one.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good, guys. Yeah. I've got a ton of things we could pick on, but we shall go with how do I become more of an alpha male? I tried the whole fake it till you make it and never really understood what it is to be alpha. I have no problems with public speaking, nor do I have issues with group settings, but as soon as it gets out to a one-on-one situation, I never feel like I control the conversation or have any sort of confidence. Anything you may have on the subject would be awesome. Thanks. That guy, Matt.
I think only an alpha male could give advice on how to be an alpha male.
Yeah, I'm not an alpha male.
No.
He's not.
I'm not. But here, I'm going to say that Matt isn't his name.
Yeah.
Is a lot of times, you know what I mean, alpha males don't win. Okay? You have to be a predator in your own kind of way, right? So being the quiet guy and being the guy that, so when you're in a situation where there's a lot of hot chicks or whatever like that, just pretend that you don't want anything to do with it. with them. You know what I mean? Even make fun of them.
Oh yeah, which
You
is
know what I mean?
negging. Yeah,
Yeah, like shut the
Teasing.
fuck up. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't. Don't do
No,
that.
it says that in the book. I have the
tell,
book.
to tell females to shut the fuck
the
up.
book too.
You have the book?
Yeah, the book.
What's the book called?
It's by Mystery, right? That
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah. What's
the
it called?
game? The game.
The game.
The game.
God.
Yeah.
That sounds like
It's-
awful
It's out.
advice.
It's
It fucking
outdated.
works.
It's outdated, but some of the stuff is
Some of the stuff works.
Because I've
Hold
said
on one second. Who's Mystery?
The guy with the peacocks with a bow around his neck.
Wait, is that the pickup artist?
The VH1 had a show on him.
Okay, let me tell you something.
He's weird though.
He hit on me in front of Bobby at the comedy store.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And Bobby's like, "Who's that guy?" I was like, "I don't fucking know." And I was like, "Wait a second. I think that's a pickup artist."
Yeah.
He's
And
he's
not only
obviously
that-
a pickup
Okay,
artist.
but he's not an alpha. Don't use him as an
I
example
also
for an alpha.
was on Man Cow once, and he was on it with me.
Oh.
Right. So twice I've run into the guy. Aside from the point. Yeah. This guy right here. Aside point.
Aside from the point.
This guy right here. Right. Just do that. Next question.
All right. The next one. Would you guys like to hear the whole email? It's very positive. Would you like some positivity right now?
Yes, we do.
We didn't even answer that poor guy's question about how to be an alpha male, though.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he said his thing. What would you say?
You can't force
That's exactly
alpha
that's
male.
perfect.
You're just,
Okay.
You're
You
born
can't.
with
Like
the gene.
Joe Rogan, right?
He's an alpha male.
Is an alpha male. Chris D'Elia is an alpha male. I'm not. But I still, throughout my life, I've been able to carve out my section of pussy.
My section of pussy.
No.
What I'm saying is I've been able to like, sorry, my bad, right? I've been able to like clip, you know what I mean? Side tang,
Ooh, side tang.
right? And I do it in my own survival way.
Pussy isn't the only currency that men are driven by. I mean, yes, maybe, but
Well,
I think it
you're
is.
not
I
a
think it's the
man.
number one thing.
yeah,
I think it's the
huge
number one
part.
thing.
But it's not.
That and money.
No.
But you're right in the sense that you can't force yourself to be an alpha, and there is a place for all types, for alpha, beta, gamma, whatever you are. And Bobby certainly isn't an alpha, and I've been in a relationship with an alpha, and this seems to be working much better. So it doesn't guarantee. You just have to, it's all about matching codes with people.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same way that maybe two alphas won't get along with each other, but a beta and an alpha will.
Yeah.
It's about matching codes with people. It isn't about thinking you're at the top of the food chain.
It's also
about
focusing on something other than that how you're gonna improve your life in just a general way. Not everyone wants to be a comic, not everyone wants to be an actor, not everyone wants to be a musician, whatever. But you have some passion, right? Something that you want to do. Focus on that one thing. Find that one thing that you want to do, and put your life into that, and everything else will come into play. I really believe that. Because when people sense that you have passion and you have goals and you're driven,
Attractive.
right? It's attractive.
Yeah.
Regardless if you're an alpha male or not. That's the last thing I'm going to say about it. Next question.
All right, so here's the positive email. Let's absorb it. Hi there. First off, I just want to say a big thank you to the whole TigerBelly podcast from the lovely Vancouver, British Columbia. George, Gilbert, Khalyla, Bobby, you guys have done a tremendous job in such a short period of time. So happy I can join Bobby and Gilbert's humor and Khalyla's wisdom and knowledge every
is this
week.
toot your own horn section?
Yes.
Okay.
Toot your horn horn. I just wanted to say a special thank you to Khalyla and Bobby. Khalyla, you are a true inspiration.
Thank
Your
you.
battle with heart conditions has made me appreciate my parents' health even more. Even though the severity is nowhere close to yours, I want to commend you for staying strong. Bobby, you are truly an entertainer. You have brought laughter to me ever since Mad TV. Showbiz owes you one. You are a legend. Thank you for also taking care of Khalyla. I love you for that. Hope to see you again in Vancouver someday. And then this question. It's a fun one, I guess. All right, so steering off topic now, here's a question for you guys and girls. If you were a man, what would you do? A guy who transforms to a girl has all the features of a girl except for groin region. B, a girl who transforms to a guy has all the features of a guy except for groin region. I had mixed answers with straight guy friends, so this should be
I'm
interesting.
confused.
Me too. A guy
Let's break it down. What's the first one?
If you were a man, would you do a guy who transforms to a girl?
Would you have sex with?
I don't know. Let's
Okay,
just go with
so
that.
it's saying
Let's just create
Gilbert.
our own.
Okay, so if I'm a guy,
Yeah.
I rather have sex with a man with a pussy or a woman with a dick. A woman who looks like a woman but with a dick.
Let's do that. Yeah.
That's how I took that
Yeah.
question.
Gender is switched. Let's just do it on the
Oh
bottom.
God, all of them. Whatever variety of human I can have sex with, I want it all. You, Bobby.
I don't even understand the question.
Okay, as a man, would you rather have sex with like George,
Yes.
but has a vagina,
No.
or
Nope.
or
Khalyla.
me with a dick?
This is very
You with a dick.
Are you sure you're not gay, babe?
I'm not gay.
Everything just got quiet. We all went, we thought he was gonna say George was
So
a
that
pussy.
basically-
Look at his face.
Would you rather have sex
Look
with
at the texture of his skin.
Would you rather have sex with Rachel Maddow
with
Yeah.
a dick.
or me with a dick? No, Rachel Maddow with a pussy or me with a dick?
Well, Richard already has a pussy.
Yeah, Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, I
has a
know,
pussy.
duh. That's what I'm saying. It's
I fuck Rachel Maddow,
okay.
but I would never fuck George, no matter what he has.
Even if he had a pussy.
Not even. He could have 9 pussies. I don't give a fuck.
pink pussy.
No way.
So you would never fuck like a butchy lesbian.
I would never fuck George in any way,
He
shape, or
doesn't even
form.
care about the question. I'm not gonna fuck George
Ever in any kind of sexual way. In no way.
He will not tip me over, eat my butt.
I'd rather fuck him in the ass with his dick as Gilbert than fuck George with a pussy.
Thank you so much.
You
I
would
don't-
rather fuck Gilbert in the ass than fuck George's pussy.
Yes.
That's the gayest
George, I think he just doesn't want to have sex with you in any way, shape,
George
or
is
form.
offended.
But I love you.
I don't know why I'm offended.
yeah.
He's confused.
Yeah.
His feelings are hurt. He doesn't even know
I
why.
love you. You're a good dude. Okay? But no.
Well, that's it, guys. Bobby shows.
Yes, you should have plugged it off the top, babe. Plug your own motherfucking shows for once.
He doesn't know his shows. You know that.
Jesus. Bobby is going to be at Gotham Comedy Club this weekend in New York. Friday and Saturday. That's May 6th through the 7th. And the weekend after that, he's going to be in stand up live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix.
And I think I might be going if we're taking a road trip.
For Phoenix or New York? You're not going to
Not
New York because your heart, right?
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I should be flying anywhere yet. But yeah.
Yeah, because if the plane goes down, you're going to go, hey,
Hey.
everything's going to be okay. Crazy eyes, Khalyla.
Yeah.
Where should they follow us, Khalyla?
Um,
Is your brain okay?
which friend?
No, where should they follow us?
Oh.
I like cabbage. I like turtles.
If you, I like turtles.
I like turtles. So where can they follow us? I like turtles.
If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We're still under the name Tiger B, but we're changing it to TigerBelly.
Yeah, blame George. Go
Just-
harass him once in a while.
Just search
The
Tiger.
The custom URL is TigerBelly.
TigerBelly
okay,
still.
yeah.
So just search TigerBelly.
Just search TigerBelly podcast. I mean, it's the first one that pops up. And if you haven't subscribed to on iTunes yet, kindly do and leave us a review. Find us on Instagram at TigerBelly, on Twitter at the TigerBelly, and you can write us your questions for the unhelpful advice section to thetigerbelly@gmail.com.
Cool. And you can follow Khalyla at Calamity K on all her social media, including Snapchats. If you want to see some fun stuff.
My Snapchat's only of my
They're funny.
pets licking their dicks.
It's
though.
like your pets and like every other 3 days your friends. And then back to pets.
yeah.
Then Bobby naked.
Bobby's one of my pets.
Yeah,
so
so
he
okay,
gets
so
thrown
he's a
into the mix once in a while.
Also, if you want to send us some mail, or really quick, some of you have been asking about, have you guys opened the packages? We have. So we will put a video of just that separately from the vlogs of us opening some of the packages. And if you'd like to send something, I don't have the address on me. Or do I? But I do.
Here, let me read it.
Yeah, you read it. Watch, I don't show the...
Yeah. If you guys want to send us anything, our address is 1626 Wilcox Avenue. What's our number?
Does it not have it there?
That one has it.
161.
Okay, that's 1626 Wilcox Avenue, number 161, Hollywood, California, 90028.
And please address it to TigerBelly.
Yeah, address it only to TigerBelly or to...
You can address it to, I mean, I've changed it now, but try to do TigerBelly so
Yeah.
it's all streamlined. Send
Yeah.
it to TigerBelly.
So if it's strictly for Bobby, you can just do Bobby
Bobby.
Lee, care of TigerBelly.
yeah, or if it's something to Khalyla.
Shut up.
Okay, don't send her anything.
Don't
Don't
send
send her mangoes that she was waiting
No
for.
more mangoes. Give me mangoes.
Also, follow George Kimmel at
Gilbert's.
Gilbert. Yes. All right, guys, that's our show.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Cukup juga kamu pakai cukup mula kau dapat kami lebih buruk kaya kapag nitulog mo. Syukulog mo na Sukutukan ko mo Pakaki Syukumula kau dapat kami ulbi Bulog kaya kapag nitulog mo. Syukulog mo na